Good afternoon, evening for some of you. It's Shelly Russell coming to you live in our revamp group. I'm gonna do my daily demo, and I'm coming from Arizona, so that's why the time change is a little different for some of you. Some of you are just getting home from work, others are still at work, some are driving home. So I just wanted to come on live every time I do an in-home party and the dishcloth comes up. I always tell people I could probably do an entire 20-minute spill just on this one dishcloth. I know Sarah touched on this as well last night, and so kind of funny because we're not we don't have any idea what everybody's going to be sharing the next day. So it's kind of funny that she touched on the dishcloth last night with her cleaning paste demo. So if you didn't catch that, make sure you go back and look at that from last night. We are going to be doing different products, Norwex products, every single day this month, just showing you the love. In case you didn't see, we have all new products that launched yesterday. They are available for consultants and for customers now. So make sure you guys check those out. They're really exciting. Everything is available except for the new deodorant. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into why I keep calling it the netted dishcloth, but it's just called the dishcloth in the catalog. You get 2 of these, I believe for $22.99, unless you're a consultant. And if you're a consultant, you get the 35% discount off your total. So here is the dishcloth unfolded. You guys can see that. I'm gonna do my best with camera today. And I just fold it in half and fold it again and again, okay? So this is what I get. So most people, what I love about Norwex is they see dishcloth and they think, oh, that's the only way I can use it is to wash my dishes. That's what I love about Norwex is most of the products that I use do have multi-uses with them. So I would just get this dishcloth wet and then I would just use our dish liquid soap, and I usually put about a 1/4 size of dish liquid on a wet dishcloth, fold it, kind of scrub it, and then I can wash almost pretty much an entire sink full of dishes with just about a 1/4 size of detergent with this cloth, okay? So that's why I love it. I'm not having to do, extra, I don't know, sometimes when I use over-the-counter dish soaps, I feel like I'm constantly having to add more and more and more. But this works great with just about a 1/4 size of liquid dish soap. You can use your own personal dish soap on this as well. This does not have the backlock technology in it. It's just, like I said, it's just the dishcloth, okay? Multi-purpose is here. So that's the first use, obviously, is to wash your dishes. And it does great on your pots and pans. Sarah showed with the cleaning paste last night with cleaning a tool of her husband's. The other thing I love about this is, I'm gonna kind of move my camera angle here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see. Okay, so I have my cutting board, Norwex cutting board. If you guys do not have the Norwex cutting board, you are missing out because they are amazing. But in the summertime, and I entertain quite a bit at my house all the time, but we are in Arizona, and so we are in the backyard a lot, outside. We do have bugs, flies and whatnot. So what I love is when I make my little charcuterie board on our amazing cutting boards, I will just put this netted dishcloth over my food, and it keeps the bugs out, keeps the flies off, and people can still see what is being offered underneath the cloth. And then they can just lift it up, grab what they need to, put the cloth back on, and we're good to go. All right. So love the netted dishcloth for that. The other thing I use this for, so this is my old blue one. You guys, I've been doing Norwex now for, oh gosh, almost 14 years. And this is like one of the original ones that I got. It has holes like It is very loved. So this has actually got moved outside to the garage for my husband to just get this wet with water, and it just gets the bugs off the front end of our vehicles really, really well. Just water in this cloth, you guys. Again, if you think you need to use you know, something else, you can, but usually water in this cloth gets the bugs off my grill amazing. So that's the other part of this. We also have used this on our motorcycle as well to get the bugs off the front little windshield as well. So there's another use for that. All right, so wash your dishes, cover up your food, get the bugs off of your grill and your vehicles. The other thing I like is, I'm gonna kind of move these so you guys can see, but what I do is I will put this, can you guys see? I hope you guys can see. All right, I will put this down over my sink, okay? Kind of in the sink, and then I will just get my, like if you're peeling potatoes or carrots or whatever you're peeling, you can just go ahead and put your peels in that, okay? It just catches everything. So when you're done peeling all your potatoes or your carrots or whatever it is, then you would just lift this up and you go throw it in the trash, okay? These peelings, for some reason, seem to always clog up my garbage disposal. So this is my easy way to do this. So on another note, another thing to do, if you like to wash, I don't actually have any grapes with me, and I forgot to get out my blueberries, but if you had blueberries or grapes, any type of fruit, I'm just gonna slide that over. You can just actually put all of your fruits and vegetables inside. Again, you're just gonna do this, put it in, and then you can soak it in your fruit produce spray. If you guys don't have that, you're missing out as well. It is an amazing product, and I will just soak my blueberries, my strawberries, and my grapes in with my netted dishcloth into a bowl, get it out, rinse it off, dump it in the bowl, we're gonna go. All right, another use for that. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys, all right? So the other use that we have for this is, again, I'm going to adjust my camera here, so hopefully you guys can see. Let's see, there. All right, so you guys are just gonna hear me right. But if you do a lot of baking, especially at Christmas time, this is just such a time saver for me. But when I do my cookies or my cinnamon rolls or whatever, and you get the flour that's, you know, all over your counter, and you try to wipe it off and it just turns to a paste, right? So I have a, oh, it's a little wet. I have a wet netted dishcloth. It's already wet, okay? So again, I am just going to take this, and this works like, I mean, this flour here has been sitting on my counter for a while now, waiting for me to do the demo. So it works amazing to eat up all of the loose flour. And then we can just go ahead and get our kitchen cloth, and we would go over it to kind of finish it up. I really got that on there, you guys. Like, it is on there more so than usual, but it just scrubs it right off. I know Sarah was talking about sticky last night, so, but it just kind of eats it up. And like I said, I would just grab my kitchen cloth and kind of go over the surface again to make sure that I get all the stick off of it. So it works. It just kind of eats it up. It is a magic cloth, okay? All right, I'm gonna swing this back around. All right, hi. Okay, so far, this dishcloth can wash your dishes, wash the bugs off your car. I got a thing here. Cover up your food from the bugs. grab all your peels from your carrots or your potatoes. It can also help wash your fruit by setting it in there. And then also you just saw it eat the flour right off my counter from baking. So if you guys do not have these cloths, I highly recommend you getting them. The other thing I love about these cloths, you guys, this is really, really dirty from the flour, okay? But guess what? I can actually throw this cloth in the top rack of my dishwasher and I can wash it on the top rack of my dishwasher. I don't have to throw it into my washer with all my Norwex if I don't want to, all right? It is washer, I mean, you can throw it in with your Norwex stuff, but I use these on the daily, and so it's easy for me to just throw it in the top rack of my dishwasher. So, all right, that is my demo with the kitchen cloth for the day. Tomorrow, you guys are going to hear from Amy Jones. She's another Norwex consultant from Kansas. So anyway, I hope you guys learned something new. If you do have questions, please contact your consultant or comment below and we can get those questions answered for you. So there is Shelly Russell's demo for the day, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new. Thank you for joining. Have a good evening. Bye.